What's going on, everyone? My name is Colin. Welcome to the Poke Office. In today's video, we are going back in time to look at X and Y booster boxes, see what we can learn from them, see how they're doing in the marketplace. Last week, we looked at Sun and Moon. This week, we're looking at X and Y, all 12 booster boxes, seeing what they're up to. And this was before I started Pokemon collecting, and I don't know. I don't know a ton about it, so I'm looking at the data. If you know something that I don't, please leave a comment below, because if you were collecting Pokemon cards or ripping Pokemon cards at the time during X and Y booster boxes, I want to know about it. So let me know. Let's take a look at the data and see what we can glean from that. But first, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe button. I appreciate you all for being here. I want you to just help me out, let YouTube know that my stuff is worth watching. So I appreciate it. And along the way, if you're liking it, make sure to let me know by commenting, leaving that like button hit, and making sure you're subscribed. Let's get into the data and see what we can do. Okay, so we're going back a ways this video. We're starting at the most recent XY booster boxes, which is XY Evolutions. This one is quite expensive, even though it's down quite a bit. And full disclaimer, this is before I was back into Pokemon by quite a while. So if you were opening Pokemon cards during this era, let me know in the comments below, because props to you. That's amazing that you're still in the hobby watching. And second, I'm just gathering this information based on data, not really that much experience with these cards. So if my stuff is off, please leave me a comment so that I can improve. And yeah. So let's get into it. Hit that like button for me. Make sure that this video gets out to lots of people, because I think it's really interesting. And full disclaimer, I'll shut up soon. But my next video coming out on Friday here, so it's kind of a part two. Last week I looked at Sun and Moon booster boxes. This week I'm looking at X and Y booster boxes. Then in the next video, I'm going to do some projections for where I see Sword and Shield potentially going for their booster boxes, like anywhere from 3 to 10 years down the road. So let's get into it. XY Evolutions. So current price is $708.27 for a booster box, down 6.3% for the year. It made a nice spike like halfway through last year, made it above $840. In Canada, they were selling booster boxes for like $1,200. It was insane. Now it's come back down and sitting just above $700. Okay, so it came out on November 2nd, 2016, so a bit over 6 years ago. And the crazy thing about that I've found, as you're going to see in XY booster boxes, the cost of buying the entire set worth of singles is actually relatively low. So this era of Pokemon is where we're seeing huge spikes just due to the amount of time that's passed since these boxes have come out. So like in the last video, if you haven't watched it yet, you should go watch it, because Sun and Moon booster boxes are still not so much time-based increases in price for a booster box. It's more based on how popular that set was, seemingly. So cost of every X and Y Evolutions card is $310.17. The four biggest cards here are on the right. So you have the base set Charizard, the one that looks like the base set Charizard anyways. Then you have the Mega Charizard EX, another Mega Charizard EX, and the Mega Blastoise EX. $53 for that throwback to the base set Charizard. Anything other than that, and not a ton to get that excited about in this set. And can I just say, as we're moving through these, like Pokemon is outdoing itself right now, because Sword and Shield artwork is, this might be spicy to some of you, but Sword and Shield artwork is infinitely cooler than XY artwork, in my opinion. So if you disagree, let me know in the comments below. I want to know. I think that these are not that great. I'd still love to open it, don't get me wrong. Anyways, next up we have Steam Siege. This one has a nice increase over the last year. It's currently sitting at $273.72, up 36.8%. It released on 3rd of August 2016. Now, this one for the singles is incredibly low. It's actually shocking to me. It's only $129.85 to buy every single. The most expensive card in the set is the Gardevoir EX for $27.20. Like, I just reviewed a 1 month review of Crown Zenith the other day, and there's, I don't know, 12 or 13 cards worth more than the most expensive card of Steam Siege. So that's just insane to me. Anyways, it fills out the top 4 cards with the Mega Gardevoir EX, the the Volcanion EX, and the Mega Steelix EX. But all of them are under $10. So only one card above $10 in the entire set of Steam Siege. Next up, we have Fates Collide. This one has seen a nice increase, especially over the last few months. So currently sitting at $341.57, which means it's up 19.1% for the year. This one released on the 2nd of May, 2016, making it closer to 7 years old than 6 years old. Again, the cost of the singles on this is quite low, only $196.96 to buy every single. We got some cool looking cards here. I actually like the artwork on these ones. We got the Alakazam EX. We got the Umbreon EX, which looks like an absolute awesome card. Then we got the Mega Alakazam EX and the Umbreon EX, finishing off the top 4 of Fates Collide. Next up, we have Breakpoint. This one sitting at $594.50, up a huge amount, 38.7% over the last year. So it's had a really nice increase. Over 7 years old. This one released on the 3rd of February 2016, so just over 7 years old. Cost of all the singles still really low on this one, but a little bit higher than the last few that we've seen, coming in at $260.34 to buy every single card out of Breakpoint. The most expensive card is the Gyarados EX with the red Gyarados. That card actually looks awesome. These trainer cards, the Skyla, I just don't like them. The new trainer cards look much cleaner to me. And then all of these cards with like I don't know, I just don't like them. I don't know what I don't like about them. I just like the new stuff so much more, especially the alt arts. But has Pokemon dug itself into a hole? How do they go forward from here? And from what I'm seeing out of the Japanese Scarlet and Violet stuff, I don't know if they're going to top Sword and Shield anytime soon. I think they got their work cut out for them. Anyways, I'm off on a rant. Let's keep going here. The next set is Breakthrough, which this one did not have a ton of data, if I remember correctly, on TCG Player, but currently sitting at $525.40. It's up 3.9%. So as much as this graph shows lots of up and downs, it's only by $20. So it's not changing very much. This set came out on 4th of November, 2015. So we're back a long time already. And all the singles to buy them outright would be $260.34. So there's a few Mewtwo's in this set. These two both are the secret ones, and they're both at that like $43, $44 range. Then we have the Mega Mewtwo EX at $25 and the Bridget for $24.67. Okay, keeping on going, we got Ancient Origins, which is a big one. Currently sitting at $1,057.47, up huge amounts, 71.6% increase over the last year. This one came out 12th of August, 2015. And the cost of all singles, this is a lot higher than we've seen over the other sets so far of X and Y, $569.28. It has a couple big cards. Well, all 4 of them are above $50. So we have the Mega Rayquaza EX. We got the Primal Kyogre EX. We got the Primal Groudon EX. And we have the Lugia EX, which I think the Lugia actually looks really cool. Clearly, I seem to like the stuff that looks more and more like the newer stuff rather than the older stuff. Anyways, to each their own. Let me know again if you like this stuff. Next up, we have Roaring Skies, another one that has seen a nice increase of 18.1%, currently sitting at $485.12. This one came out on the 6th of May, 2015, making it close to 8 years old. The cost of all singles, this didn't get changed from my last slide, so sorry about that, but the cost of all singles is actually $333.28, so not $569. But the prices of these cards is correct. So we have the Mega Rayquaza EX, the Mega Rayquaza EX, the Rayquaza EX, and the Winona. Rayquaza, obviously, king of Roaring Skies, which, I mean, let's face it, Rayquaza is a really cool Pokemon. Okay, moving on. Primal Clash, one of the few that has actually gone down in value over the last year. This one is down 6.7%, down to $444.29. This one came out 4th of February 2015, so it's over 8 years old now, which is absolutely insane. Cost of all singles on this one, $471.21. And that we have the Primal Kyogre, the Primal Groudon, the Kyogre, and the Groudon. So Kyogre and Groudon is the main pieces of Primal Clash. There's some cool looking cards, let's be honest. I can't bash it too much. Next up, this is something that I haven't seen very much of yet on TCG Player for the data, but Phantom Forces does not have enough data, cell data, to give a graph, which is crazy. I looked at eBay for some of the more recent prices, and it's coming in around that $2,300 mark. So this one is huge. I've also seen PokeRev open up some Phantom Forces, not too recently, but in recent months anyways. So this one came out 5th of November 2014. It's a really cool looking set. The Dialga EX card is a $150 card, which is absolutely awesome. Then we have the Gengar EX and 2 Mega Gengar EXs. I had to do a double take on these because they look so similar. But if you look at the top left corner of each card, one of them has that yellow color to them, and the other one is a bit more red and dark. So they are different, even though they're very similar. Yeah, let's move on. Furious Fists is next up. As we're getting into these older sets, less and less listings are happening on TCG Player, so the graphs are a little bit not as valuable to me, but there's still some out there. So Furious Fists, 8.5 years old. It came out on 13th of August 2014, currently sitting at $935 market price, down 27.8% in the last year. Again, this is just weird. It's time more than the value of the cards. Cost of all singles for Furious Fist is only $266.01. So the booster box is quite expensive based on the amount of cards. The top 4 cards in the set are the Lucario EX, the Dragonite EX, the Mega Lucario EX, and the Karina Trainer card. But they're all in that $20 to $40 range. Nothing huge from Furious Fists. Okay, we're getting into the very old stuff. This one also is insane. There is not a good enough graph for it, but X and Y Flashfire. If you have never watched PokeRev or you don't watch him very often, he just opened Flashfire on quite a recent video, and it was awesome. So I'd highly recommend going to watch that. Shout out to PokeRev. He is the bomb. Love watching his stuff. This one has some absolute banger cards in it. So this is kind of an anomaly out of X and Y because we're seeing a huge booster box price. On TCG Player, it's sitting at like $3,000. eBay had similar-ish numbers. It came out on 7th May 2014, so almost 9 years old, which is crazy. The cost of all the singles is also up there with the best of them from X and Y, $803.79 to buy them all with these 2 huge cards. Actually, let's just call it 4 huge cards because they're all quite expensive. We got the Mega Charizard EX, we got the Charizard EX, another Mega Charizard EX, and a Mega Charizard EX. I just said that 4 times, but the first one, $279.45. That's a huge card from a long time ago, so that is pretty epic. We haven't seen that yet in this presentation. Most of the cards are like under $50. So seeing one that's close to $300 is a little bit of an anomaly. Okay, last up, we have the base set of X and Y. This one, the graph again is a little bit like there's just not enough sales of these booster boxes happening anymore. So one sale for more money means the graph goes way up or way down, depending. But this one is 9 years old. It came out on 5th of February 2014. And cost of all singles, $264.64. The booster box is currently sitting at $1,067.30. I mean, there's some cool cards. I actually like the cards in this set, the top 4 anyways, the Blastoise, the Venusaur, the Xerneas, and the Yveltal EX cards. They look cool. They're not crazy expensive, but these ones look pretty nice. They look more like the new stuff rather than the XY stuff that seems to be top in the charts. Anyways, next up here, I have them all listed off in a spreadsheet. So this is sorted by date with evolutions at the top, XY base set at the bottom. Most of these, like the cost of a booster box now is rising. Fates Collide coming in at the lowest, $337.46. The highest one is Flashfire, which is extremely popular, especially based on those Charizard cards, but the data is a little bit unreliable. Same with the cost of all the singles. Flashfire easily the highest at $803 to buy all the singles. And Steam Siege coming in at the lowest, only $129.85 to complete that set. Here's a percentage. I took the cost of all singles, divided it by the cost of a booster box. So really determining how many booster boxes can you buy before it's just better to buy all the singles by themselves. In this case, all of them except for one are below one booster box. Primal Clash is the exception at 1.07 booster boxes before you can buy all the singles. And the low one is Phantom Forces at 0.19. But again, that was one of those ones where I didn't have all the data because TCG Player just doesn't have enough data to form those graphs. So coming up here next, in Friday's video this week, you're going to want to tune in because I'm taking these percentages. I have these percentages from X and Y now. I have them from Sun and Moon, and I have them from Sword and Shield booster boxes, all of them. I'm combining that data, and I'm going to do some projections. It is just projections because who knows what the Pokemon market is going to be like in 5 to 10 years from now. But it's going to be really interesting to see if we take the averages and the lows and the highs of these percentages and push them onto Sword and Shield booster boxes based on the cost of all the singles from Sword and Shield. We get some crazy numbers. I'm really excited to share that information with you. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that you get more videos. I'm coming out with them every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Hit the like button if you appreciate this content. This stuff takes me a long time to put together, but I like doing it. I like diving into the numbers, and it's just a hobby for me right now. So let's just keep on coming. But if you do appreciate it, I'd appreciate you if you hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. It helps YouTube just know that my stuff is worth watching. So I appreciate you. Let's open some packs and see if we can pull some fire. Okay, so I didn't have any X and Y packs to open, unfortunately. I just don't have the budget or the stock for it yet, but thinking about that Flashfire Charizard stuff, I decided to pull some Brilliant Stars booster packs and see if we can pull a Charizard or two out of here, because that Rainbow Charizard or the Alt-Art would be absolutely epic. So let's just see what we got. These packs are coming from a booster box, so we'll see how the hits are, and hopefully we can pull that Charizard that I've been wanting forever. Haven't pulled either the Rainbow or the Alt-Art, so if we could pull one of those, it would be super epic. Raichu Full Art right off the bat, first pack magic. That is nice. Sick. Come on, baby. That's epic. Man, I didn't even build up anticipation on that one. I was just too excited to rip. So if that's the way that the packs are going to work, I am okay with it. I also saw something in this one, so we are starting off with some heat. I don't know what it is, but it looks awesome one way or another. So come on, is it a trainer gallery? Or it is. 3, 2, 1. Urshifu VMAX, the black and gold card. That is absolutely wicked. Holy cow, let's go, baby. And nothing on the back, but wow, what a start. We got the Full Art Raichu V and the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. Trainer Gallery number 30, the last one of the set. Holy cow. If this keeps up, we are in for a treat today. My goodness. Anyways, let's get back to what we were talking about in this video. What do you guys think of the X and Y stuff? I kind of bashed the cards a little bit. They're not my favorite thing in the world, but if you disagree with me, I want to hear it, because I just want to know what you like about them or why you like them. What's your favorite set in X and Y? Were you collecting during X and Y? Just let me know. So it was also, I thought it was really interesting. Like, you can buy the singles for so cheap relatively with X and Y stuff, which really surprises me, because is that what's going to happen to Sword and Shield cards? Like, are they just, right now, like, take Evolving Skies for example, or even Brilliant Stars, what we're opening right now. To buy all the cards in Brilliant Stars is something like $800, I think. And that's well above almost all of the cards, like all of the sets of X and Y to buy all the cards. So, and Brilliant Stars is definitely not the most expensive set out there. Like, Evolving Skies takes almost $2,500 to buy all the cards. So, as you're gonna see, I have a presentation prepared for my next video that you're gonna wanna watch. It's gonna do some preview of where I can see Sword and Shield booster boxes going in the future. And of course, it's just speculation, because who knows? Pokemon couldn't even be a thing in the future, or it could be even bigger than now. Hard to know, but I think my video on Friday is going to be really interesting, so hopefully you tune in for that. Yeah, I was just really shocked at X and Y stuff. So we're hitting a bit of a cold streak here. We started off with 2 huge hits right off the bat in Brilliant Stars. Now the last few packs have been nothing, so hopefully we can just get back to business here. I think we got something on this one. It looks like it. Could be wrong. Oranguru, Trainer Gallery, and a regular Aggron. So there's a double banger pack. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's not quite as exciting as the Full Art Raichu or the Gold and Black Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. But I'll take it. We'll take it. Now, the other thing that I was talking about in the video already, but I just have to bring it up again, because I've been watching some other content on YouTube talking about, like, is Pokemon doing themselves a disservice? Because part of me thinks they are. Ooh, 3, 2, 1. Rapid Strike Style Mustard from Brilliant Stars. There is another hit. Very nice. Very nice. That's Trainer Gallery number 27. And nothing in the back. But we have had 2 Trainer Gallery cards that are in the later half of the Trainer Gallery. It's pretty nice. Okay, I was talking about Pokemon doing themselves a disservice because it's just so good. The artwork is so good, especially with Crown Zenith. But even, like, Battle Styles isn't even popular, but that Sleepy Tyranitar is such a nice card, and that started this phase of alt arts that is just so hard to ignore. And now, looking ahead, I should actually do a full video just comparing, looking at some of the alt arts of Sword and Shield era, looking at what's coming at Scarlet and Violet. You have those, like, Terrastalize, I think it's called, cards. I can't remember. I've played the game and they turn into, like, crystals. So let's just call them the crystal cards of Scarlet and Violet. I don't know. There's the Arcanine and the Gyarados. And to be fair, they look really cool. Plus the silver borders, I think, might do Pokemon a good thing. But at the same time, like, how do you beat all the alt arts and, like, everything that's going on in Sword and Shield era? I don't know how they're gonna do it. So we'll see. I'm still excited to open them, of course. But yeah. Okay, we got 4 packs left. 4 packs left. I really want to pull something. I think we got another something in the back here, which hopefully it's something good, because I just like pulling good stuff for you and for me. Let's do it. Come on, baby. Hitmon top. We got something in the back. It is, oh baby, it is something good. 3, 2, 1. RCSV! Oh baby, one of the top cards in the set. Come on now. Yes, sir. That is sick. Come on. Oh man, that's the alt art. That is the alt art. That looks so sick. It's not the Charizard, but it's one of the better ones. Oh, and honestly, I have been pretty hot with the Pokemon cards lately, and there's no complaining by my standard, let me tell you. Holy cow. RCSV, alt art. Let's bring the heat. We got 3 packs left. Can we do it one more time? Can we do it one more time? Not on this pack. 2 packs left. Ooh. Man. Are you serious? Are you serious? This has been good. This has been good. I hope you've hit that like button already, because if you're still here watching, you should hit the like button. And we got 1 pack left. 1 pack. But we've already hit the altar. I don't know. We'd have to be crazy to hit another one, but well, I just pulled a trainer card. Luckily, it's not the last card, so no problem. A little berry action for you. Can we hit last pack magic? Thank you for being here watching. Appreciate you all. I'm having so much fun doing this. Hopefully you liked the content today with looking back at X and Y era. We got Roseanne's backup, and we got a trainer card in the back here. Holy cow. 3, 2, 1. Sharon's Care. Come on, baby. Let's go. This one is not cut very well. Look at that top right corner. But still a beauty. Still a beauty. Look at all these hits. My goodness. Come on. Gotta save that one for last. Let's just take a look at everything we got here, because this was pretty epic, I'm gonna be honest with you. We pulled a Rapid Style Strike Mustard, Trainer Gallery number 27. We got an Aggron V, Oranguru Trainer Gallery card. We got the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX Black and Gold card. Looks absolutely epic. That's Trainer Gallery number 30. We pulled the Full Art Raichu. We pulled Sharon's Care, and last but not least, are you kidding me? We pulled the RCSV alt art. What a sick looking card. Man, just absolutely gorgeous. What a day. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all for watching. Hopefully you liked the X and Y throwback, looking at the data, and I hope that you come back for my next video, looking at projections for Sword and Shield 3 to 10 years down the road. It's going to be awesome. My name is Colin. This is the Poke Office. Thanks for being here. I'll see you on my next video. Peace.